Welcome to another episode of There's More to You with Michelle Washington. I have the absolute pleasure of sitting down with LaNesa. Say your last name. Spence. I was going to say Spencer, but it's Spence. I've watched you from afar. I love the way you care so gently with people. I never told you that, but you're very gentle with people. You are a leader. You are a mover and a shaker, but in that, you're so gentle. So welcome to There's More to You.
Thank you for having me.
So what I prefer that all my guests do is to sound your own alarm and tell the people who you are.
Oh, ring the alarm. I am LaNesa Spence. I just simply am. I am a intentional entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I am a strategist.
Yes.
I am a wealth builder. I'm a generational curse breaker. But you know what? The beautiful part of it is that I'm simply a woman of more.
You know what? I love you for saying that because my guests never say that.
They don't?
I have to tell them, why didn't you say that? If you're telling people who you are, why wouldn't you say that? You're talking to the woman of more. Why wouldn't you say that?
That's like the perfect, like if you don't even know what else to say.
Say that.
I'm a woman of more.
Say that.
I'm a woman of more.
Absolutely.
More what? More of everything that
Come
I
on,
want to be.
testify.
You know, like it's such a it's vast. Like it really puts no limits on you. It puts no restraints on you. It gives you freedom.
Come on,
you
man.
can be all of the things you want to be and be good at it and be great at it. And then change up if you want to. Like I love the woman of that is what? They don't say that? I can't believe it.
And that's it for tonight. That's the whole show. You know, and on that note, some people think when I say it, I'm saying to do more. I'm saying you are more. How do you define it?
So for me, being a woman of more takes it breaks the bars off of I'm a mother, I'm a this, I'm a that.
Yeah.
I simply am.
Yeah.
Like the power of just being a woman and then having the nerve, the audacity to put more. I'm already great. I'm already an amazing person. I'm a woman. I have infinite possibilities in my womb, and then I'm a woman of more.
Come on, man.
I can do even more than that.
Come on. You know.
What you say? Good night.
Good night. I really don't know what else to say. You said it all. But that's the power. I don't even want to say energy you bring to the room. That's the power and conviction you bring everywhere you go. But like I said, you do it with gentleness. It's not like, oh, you're gentle. It's like I could receive it. I could take it in. But you are an atmosphere, environmental person changer. Where did that come from?
I say my mom.
Okay.
My mother is a powerhouse. My mother is a powerhouse. And I just like you, like when people see you, they're like, oh my God, you're so amazing. But then when they see your mom, they're like,
Yeah.
the apple.
Yeah.
The apple, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I mean, it's in you.
Mhm.
You know, it's in you. And I think for me, I ran from it.
Okay.
Because I saw that when you have gifts,
Yeah.
it comes with a lot
Yeah.
of responsibility.
Yeah.
Because you can be one that knows you have a gift and flaunt it and be, boisterous about it and all of
sure.
the things. Or you can learn how to hone in on it and
Yeah.
craft yourself
Mhm.
and grow and expand. So I mean, for me, watching my mom be so active in the community and with other women and preaching and doing all the
Yeah.
things, I was like, that's
You a
lot.
PK?
Yes.
Honey, go sit down.
She is a whole pastor in Brooklyn, New York.
Nice.
So it was just seeing that and then seeing how much she poured and gave
Yeah.
and how much it was not, given back to her. Well, what I thought, because
Okay.
let's look about perspective.
Yeah.
Me being younger and looking at it, I felt like, Mommy, why do you keep giving to people who aren't giving back to you?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, baby, I'm good. I'm like, no, you're not,
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I see that when you're commissioned to do something, when you're purposed to do something, you're not thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I'm able to go into environments because I was taught selflessness, like to be able to go into environments and pour
Yeah.
and know my cup is never empty. I don't pour from an empty cup. My pot, I have a pot, and it's just overflowing all the time.
So hold up. So you're changing even the concept of having a cup. You don't have a cup. A cup is too small.
It's too small. It's too small.
It's too small. You have
I have a pot.
How do you keep your pot full?
That's good. That's a good question. So I'm intentional, and I wasn't always this way, but I realized that where I share myself contributes to what I have in my pot.
Yeah.
So I will always, now my self-care is important.
Yeah.
How I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
How I spend my meditation, my devotion, my time I spend with God. Like,
Yeah.
I have to recharge. I have to, put the things in there.
Yeah.
And that's how it stays full.
Yeah.
Because if I'm good, everybody else is good by default.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it the other day. You was like, y'all getting the spillover. Like, y'all getting the extra. Like, this is the overflow of what I've already done. And that is what it is.
It is. It really is.
I can't give you from my pot if I don't got nothing in it.
But this is the problem. And I don't know if it's a problem where what especially women do. We give from the half full. Not half empty, half full. And we're satisfied.
No.
We're satisfied with that to the point we don't even check the meter or the level of the cup to see where we are because we're constantly giving and not replenishing. I asked you when you came in, I said, if you had to name this show or this episode, what would it be?
My wisdom run.
Yes.
Because that's what it is. When I was younger, I knew what I knew and I did the best with the knowledge and experience I had.
For sure. For sure.
I didn't know that I was running half full.
Yeah.
I didn't, because I never knew what full looked like.
Yeah.
Just to just be clear. Like, so
sure.
What I thought was full wasn't. And I was conditioned. I've been a parent longer than I've been, anything else. I was a parent at 15 years old. So I never knew life outside of business, building, kids, real stuff. Like, I don't know life without that.
Yeah.
So to be at a place now where I'm like, actually could take a breath, I'm like, hold up. Young lady, you've been ripping and running
All your life.
all my life.
All your life.
Whether I was intentional or not. Like,
Yeah.
I was running.
Yeah.
And now it's like, nah, I don't want to run. I want to take my time
Yeah.
because I can.
Yeah. But when you say take your time, I know it starts within. What did you have to do to untrain yourself from ripping and running? Because a lot of people think, okay, I'm going to just go get a manicure, go get a massage, go get... But if I have mastered ripping and running, what did you have to do to unlearn some things?
I had to go to therapy
Okay.
to even understand. Because I was ripping and running and I was tired. But it wasn't the sleepy tired. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have anything to give. Like, and I'm a person I have energy problems. Like, my energy is not, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
Because now I understand how powerful it is. Before I just took it for granted. I was like, I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna rip. And people got excited off of the fact that I was ripping and running, which is crazy to me.
Wait a minute, you gotta slow down now. You said people what?
They were excited
About you
ripping and running.
And because you saw their excitement, did that add to your ripping and running? Because you was giving...
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for the people. I gotta give the people what they want. I gotta put on for my city. Like, that's what it was. But now I'm like, okay. So this was my aha moment. So you got people excited to see you.
Yeah.
You got people clapping.
Yeah.
You got people saying all of the edification and accolades. And I promise you, they're right where you left them. That thing convicted me so bad because I'm like, how are you saying I admire you. How are you saying that I'm gleaning from you? How are you saying that you impacted my life? Y'all all just still sitting where I left y'all? I'm not moving right. Like, maybe I taught you ripping and running with equal results,
That's good.
but there's more to it than that.
Yeah, it's more than what I allow you to see.
Right, because you don't see the late nights, the phone
Yeah.
calls, the at the football game with the phone in my hand, talking to people, actually working. Or I may talk all day and then work all night. Like,
Yeah.
you're not seeing
Yeah.
that it's not just a rip and run. It's a rip, one, run, work, sacrifice, get up again, take care. Like, good night.
Because even with the way you travel, the way you love to travel, people would think, oh my gosh, which you will never stop doing, whether they praise it or not. But again, what we allow people to see is what they praise. And if we're so stuck on the people praising our efforts, our works and stuff like that, we would do it for them. And what did you say about them? You would say, go ahead.
We do it for them, and they don't even like, they don't even have the interest. Like, they're just excited. It's just, we're doing it for them to be excited, for them to clap. Like,
Do we even know who them are?
who are them? Who are them? That's just broken, y'all. Who are them? Who they is?
Yeah, who they be, man?
But for me, the days were the the people who was like, oh, your life not gonna be nothing, or you had them babies at 15.
Got it. Got it.
They say one out of 3 women gonna have a teenage pregnancy. Like, those were the dims for me. Like,
Yeah.
I just felt like everybody was just judging me. Nobody was judging me, but I felt like everybody was judging me. I felt like I had to prove them wrong.
Let me ask you this. Did it help you with that mindset of proving them wrong, or did it hurt you?
I would say it did both.
Okay.
Honestly, it did both. So the help came in where I was born delusional. I was born a dreamer.
Yeah.
I always dreamt big. Like, I've always, like, if you asked me when I was 12, 13, what are you going to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
I'm going to be a businesswoman.
Yeah.
I'm going to have an office with floor-to-ceiling windows.
Let's
I'm going to
go.
be traveling the world. I'm going to have a 2-door Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
I never dreamt of kids. I just wanted to be ambitious and just
Do it.
that girl.
Yeah.
I've always.
Yeah.
So for me to have that dream always sitting there,
Yeah.
even with the children and the teen pregnancy, that never derailed the plan. I was like, okay, now I got kids in the mix. How do I still become her?
Yeah.
And now everybody like, you messed up your life. No, but I gotta become her.
Yeah.
And they're like, but now you got responsibilities. But I still want to become her. Like, I still had it,
Yeah.
holding on to it. It's just that me wanting to prove them wrong kind of expedited the process because it made me go harder.
Yeah.
However, the root of it is I never dealt with the issue.
And what was the issue?
The issue was that I didn't feel good enough. Like, the moment I exposed having a baby,
Yeah.
I felt like I was less than everybody else. Like, I wasn't worthy.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in a deficit. Baby girl, I wasn't in no deficit. I was being more. I was giving life.
Yeah.
Even at that young age,
Yeah.
I want to go back to 15 and hug myself, but even at that young age, I was still doing something incredible. My body was doing something magical, and I never gave her credit. So therapy helped me go back and address the root. Like, you had nothing to prove. You had nothing. You were being magical at 15.
I've never in my life heard someone celebrate that. But you're celebrating it because you changing the scope of, yes, it was an idea, but you still got through it. So you were beating up that version of you, but she still was important in the journey of
So
who you
important.
were,
So
regardless of the choice.
And this is the funny thing about life. It's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
People always ask, like, what's your story? Yo, my story has changed literally like 12 times in the last 10 years, right? But one thing that stays constant is that you always have to have the mental fortitude to change your scope. Like, I'm not one to look at the situation like, woe is me.
Yeah.
Like, even just as recent as my son being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, everybody was like, I can't wait to hear the testimony. You darn right. You darn right you're going to hear a testimony because we're going to beat this. Like, it was just like from the doctor's like, I'm so sorry. He has stage 4 cancer. I'm like, bet. Bet.
You're so different in so many ways. It's just outrageous.
Bet.
You said bet.
That happened. I'm like, we're more than conquerors. Like, that's when you gotta speak life.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta speak into yourself.
Immediately?
Oh, immediately. Like,
Okay.
so when I found out about my son, I was in Dominican Republic,
Wow.
and he had called me. He said, "Ma, this cough won't go away. I wanted to go to the hospital to get checked out because they said it was allergies. Then they said it was asthma." So I was like, all right, go get it checked out. They did the CAT scans and stuff. They saw the mass on his chest. He called me. He said oncology came in. At that very moment, I knew. I didn't want to scare him. I didn't say anything, but they said oncology is coming in. And that was, so he went in on Friday. They kept him overnight. Sunday, I made myself come home from Dominican Republic.
Sure.
Monday, he got a biopsy and got the chemo port put in. Like, that's how fast it went. And when they told us that it was in fact cancer, which I knew when they said the oncologist was there, he had like an 11-inch mass on his chest.
Wow.
But it was sitting where like all of the main arteries are, so they couldn't remove it. It was like tied up into his muscle.
Oh Lord.
So the doctor was like, "Is it his lymphatic system?" So like, it's stage 4 because it's in his neck. It was everywhere. So I looked at the doctor, and I was like, I literally said this to him. I was like, bet, like, we got this. We good. He's gonna be fine. And he was like, I know it looks crazy. And mind you, he has a baby on the way at this time.
Wow.
It was a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm like, God didn't bring me this far to bring me this far. Like,
Yeah.
at those moments, I have to laugh.
Yeah.
Because, and another thing that I do consistently is because you're supposed to know your enemies.
Yeah.
Okay? So a part of, and this is the street smarts, guys. This is the street smart. I'm going to watch the adversary. I know how he move in my life.
Yeah.
This enemy can't, something about the enemy, this is my hack with him.
Yeah.
He can't do nothing to me that God don't allow. That's one. He only can use my past against me.
Yeah.
He only can use what I say out loud. So if I
Yeah.
say things out loud concerning myself that make me insecure, he gonna use that.
Yeah.
So I gotta watch what I say.
Yes.
And 3 of them kids is my Achilles heel. So he gonna be in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know him. I know him. I know how he moves. So immediately, I don't have to think is the devil busy? Is it me? Is it, no. I know when I'm being messy, and I know when he being messy.
Yeah.
His cadence don't change. The packaging may change a little bit, but the cadence don't change.
Yeah.
And once I realized that, that's where the bet come in. Bet. All right. So yeah, I was homeless. Bet. I lost my job. Bet.
All right.
All
right.
cancer. Bet. Teenage pregnancy. Bet. Like, that's where because I know. So it knocks the wind out of you a little bit, but you're like, oh, this how you coming? My seed. Got it. Because you can't penetrate me like
Yeah.
you used to. So now I gotta go to your seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where my legacy lie, in my seed. So yeah,
That's so good. How is your son today?
he's good. He got it. So the great part about that is he had the baby on April 8th and rang the bell on April 11th. So the baby got discharged from the hospital and went right over there to watch her daddy ring
Come
the bell.
on.
Because that's how God is.
Wow.
Big bet.
Wow. I'm glad about that. What did you have to do to get out of that mindset of a survivor? Because I know with me, I lived a life of constantly surviving, constantly looking over my shoulder, all those things just to stay afloat. But like you said earlier, you're in your wise season, you're floating, you're pacing yourself, you're enjoying the journey. What did you have to do to stop being?
That's good.
Yeah.
survival mode, I believe it's a default. Like it's a defense for your body. Like it's like a natural, like I gotta defend, I gotta, survive, right? And that thing will kill you if you let it. Because you cannot thrive and survive at the same time.
Yeah. Go ahead. Because I want to say, why do we
like even try?
But why do we use it as a thing? I know we all are surviving different storms, and we did that. But we say it as it's such a badge of honor.
It's not. I don't know why that is that bell is ringing like that.
Yeah.
Because surviving is just enough. It's such a low energy word. Like people give it high energy because of the thought of you made it. But did you?
Did you?
Because as long as you're still surviving, you're barely making it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I survived the fire, I may have barely made it out. If I survived domestic violence, I barely made it out.
Yeah.
Right? But what happens when you start to get your bounce back?
Yeah.
You can't take that same mentality into thriving. I tried it. It don't work.
Because thriving requires a different portion of you than surviving. If I'm thriving, I'm not even concerned about the nuances of what I'm doing or what I need to survive. Because surviving and thriving causes a different mindset, like you said.
So look, okay, I'll paint this picture. Surviving. Me surviving looked like robbing Peter. Not paying Paul.
Yeah, just
I
robbing.
robbed Peter and stuck up Paul. Okay? That's when you overdraft.
Yeah.
You ain't had no money there in the first
Only
place.
had $5 in there.
You overdraft, right? So I was robbing Peter and sticking up Paul. I didn't understand money. I had a poor relationship with money.
Yeah.
I didn't respect money. I cared about what it looked like instead of what it was. I was having just enough. Like I had more month than money most of the time. Like I was surviving through this.
Yeah.
I was surviving. You met me in a time where I didn't even understand friendship.
Yeah.
Right? I was literally, I said I had a little straw and it was right above the water and I was like that. Thriving required me to step up. Because see, you can make excuses when we surviving, right? We can make up I don't have a babysitter. I don't have this. The car, no, dude.
That's
We can make up so many excuses.
Yeah.
But when you're thriving,
Yeah.
you can't make up those same excuses. Because, okay, now your rent's paid.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the mortgage. That's covered.
Yeah.
You know, the kids are doing well.
Yeah.
You raised them right.
Yeah.
They in school, they doing all the things. You ain't got that man no more. You divorced.
Yeah.
You're losing weight.
Yeah.
You look good. You feel good.
Yeah.
So now what? Now what? You could stick in it. You could have the survival mentality and try to hold on to everything.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, you know what? There's freedom here.
Yeah.
And that's what I've established. There's freedom here.
Yeah.
I don't gotta grip nothing too tight.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm surviving, I'm gripping everything because I don't want to lose. I can't afford to lose nothing. Now I'm free.
Man, that's so good.
Why do I travel so much? Because I can.
Yeah.
I can't.
Because when you're surviving, you are dreaming of the things that you want to do. So you're living those dreams when you were surviving.
I say live by my dreams and not by my circumstances. And that's what helped me get through survival.
Huh?
I live by my dreams and not by my circumstances.
Yeah.
In survival, the circumstance told me I could not travel. The circumstance, I lived in a house with someone when I was homeless. I have 4 kids, and this woman had a house with tufted couches, white tufted couches. She was a single woman, no kids of her own, and allowed me and my children to stay with her.
Yeah.
And I had the nerve, the audacity to start a travel business, living in her house. So all I had was a dream. Where was I going? Homeless with 4 kids, you know? So it was, I had to dream beyond what was in front of me.
Yeah.
That's how I survived. Once the dream started to manifest itself and I was doing the work, because faith without work is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, when I started to do the work, and started to see things shifting, I had to shift. Now there's no excuse why I can't dress the part. There's no excuse why I can't show up. There's no excuse why, like, I couldn't make the excuse. I had to execute.
Yeah.
And I could have chosen not to.
Yeah.
But then that would have had me back where I was.
Yeah. So we was at an event, and I texted you, but I had the wrong number. Not the wrong number. You gave me the number that everybody else has. So anyway. But I'm watching you, and you were not antsy, but it was like you was in that position like a track runner, like you're just waiting for the gun to go off. Pass me the mic. Because sometimes you change the atmospheres without even taking the mic. You talk to different women. You move around in the crowd. Why do you have a level of conviction to do that?
I don't take it for granted when people are in my space.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me even back up. From the moment I leave my house, I don't take it for granted who comes into my path.
Yeah.
Whether that's the mailman, the gardener, if you stepped anywhere in my space, it was on purpose. Yeah. I just don't believe God does things for no reason.
Yeah.
So for me, the minute I say, LaNesa, you're going somewhere today, I'm like, God, how am I gonna show up in this space? And if I don't talk to anybody, if I don't open my mouth, if I don't give a hug, shake a hand, I am not doing what I was purposed to do.
Yeah.
So that's where the conviction comes from. Like, how dare I go out and not do what I'm purpose? I could stay home.
Yeah. And saved everything, get dressed,
my clothes, makeup.
Yeah. So, I've been hearing on social media about the soft girl or the. Can I finish that?
What?
Talk?
Okay.
Can I talk? So, I've been hearing about that. That the soft woman versus the strong woman. You know what I think about that? That the strong woman is the soft woman. You can't separate. And I think society look at soft like soft and dainty and timid. But that's not soft, like I said with you. Her approach is forceful. I can feel the gentleness. Like, I want more of that versus, oh, she's aggressive. She's too. It's not that. What are your thoughts about that? Soft
I agree with
strong.
you.
Okay.
I agree with you. I feel the same way about you. Like, you are a force, yet so humble, like, yet so calm. Like, I believe that's the strength in it. To be able to toggle it, to be feminine.
Yes.
To be courageous, to be, all of the things. That's the woman of more. Yeah. Like, you are all of the things, yet you know when to be kind and when to be gentle and when to be caring and loving. Like, you have all of that in you. Yeah. And you know the right times to deliver it. I think that's part of that magical superpower, just being a woman, is just learning how to tap into it. Like, one thing I love about being a woman is the femininity that we possess.
And God gave it to us. He gave us that, and he gave us a dominion. How am I going to have dominion without having a force? When I release my sound, when I show up in the room, how is God going to grant me dominion? And my back is sloped, my shoulders are sloped.
I ain't never seen a punk warrior. Never.
Come on, man. Come on.
I tell people all the time I'm part of the Nuck If You Buck ministry. and it's because just as gentle as I am, babe. Like, I still got that, like, what? But you gotta have that, because while I can have this whimsical story for everybody, let's just be honest. We're facing spiritual warfare. Yeah. I can't be gentle with the enemy. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm going to put on my armor fatigue and I'm out in the trenches, you know? And I think that's the part. That is the part. Like, I'm going to do both.
Yes.
And I know when I need to do it.
And I know when I need to do it.
You can't be a scary, you can't be scary. And you have to be firm. Yeah. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Like, I don't let anybody run over me, you know, and I think in the beginning of entrepreneurship, I did. I was a yes girl because I wanted everybody to like me.
And you had something to prove.
Yeah, and I felt like I needed everybody. I don't need everybody. You don't. You are assigned. God has people that you are assigned to that's going to help you grow and scale. And you did it at the event. You talked about Noah.
Man.
And you talked about how those animals came from all over the world because they was commissioned to him. I always say the how is not my problem. The how is not my
It's
problem.
not our problem, man. Just go to work.
Just go to work.
Be you. And the other thing with that too, and I know you could talk about this. Well, one of the reasons why we are who we are today is because we got rid of the camouflage or the counterfeit of who we were. Because I'm telling you right now, people think I woke up or like I was birthed this way, and I wasn't. I have so many Academy Awards, Oscars, Grammys, MTV, whatever award for being a character of Michelle.
Yes. Yes.
To the point I realized that I wasn't growing. I was getting these awards by people that were being deceived by this portrayal of myself. But the moment I started believing who I was, start putting the strategies that God placed in me, and start doing the work, oh my God.
I believe that's why we identify with each other so much, because there's something to be said about that, right? A lot of people create an image and they stay locked into it, like they are like ride or die, life or death to that image. And that's fine if that's what they want to do. It's not going to get you to where you need to be. Like, that was me. Like, I felt like this is what a boss lady looks like.
Yeah.
So much so that when people would say, "Hey, boss lady," it would make me want to throw up. Because I had created this identity that made me sick because I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like now I'm like, nah, I'm just LaNesa.
Yeah.
Like
that doesn't even matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't even fit.
It don't fit. Can I tell you, I gave away my boss chain. I had a whole chain.
I remember that.
And this lady was like, "I have a podcast called Boss Moves." And I said, and she was like, "You giving me a necklace?" And I was like, "Yes." I was like, "You carry the baton, you run the race, you whatever it is you want to do with it, it's yours." I no longer wanted to hold that.
Yeah.
Because it didn't fit me anymore. Like, it's more. It's more than that.
Would you say that is part of the journey? What did you call it that you're in right
My
now?
wisdom run.
Yeah, your wisdom run. You're not running away from anything. You're just running the race that God set before you. Not your problems, not your circumstances, but that God set before you. And that's why you say it's so easy. It's peaceful. What else?
He said, "I'll make your yoke easy." Like, he says it in the word. Like God is such a good father. He's such a good father. Like, if you just come to him like a child, like, you don't gotta know it all. You don't gotta be it all.
How can you impress God? How
I
can you impress him?
And I think those are the things. Those are the small but big things that people completely overlook. I'm not gonna go to church because I don't feel like I fit in, or I don't have clothes, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. And yet, you can create a sanctuary right wherever you are.
Yeah.
And God is gonna take you. You know, the conviction and all of that stuff will come later. But if you just come like, "I messed up," He knows.
He knows.
He just wants you to, because he's a gentleman.
Yes.
He wants you to welcome him in. He wants you to give it to him.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, like, that was that freedom. Like, I don't gotta carry this.
Yeah.
I don't have to be all of these
You
things.
don't have to. Nah.
Like, wait, so you telling me that I don't have to carry someone else's problems? Like, every time the phone ring, I don't gotta answer?
That's right.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't gotta take every job. I don't gotta.
Yes. Or have the mindset that this makes me valuable. Because that's the other thing. We take on stuff because there's a payoff. for being a strong. I want people to know I am strong. I am a strong woman. I am a soft woman, but I'm strong because of what God said about me, not because I take on and I do a lot. No, my strength doesn't come from man. It comes from God. I was born. Man, tread lightly. You can't. I was born this way. I was born with strength and power. So being a strong woman, I don't, and this is how the world alters what the definition that God intended. He said, when I'm weak, you're strong. So you're using these words for me to grab hold to, but the world makes it seem like, oh nah, it's too much.
No, it's not.
I'm a strong woman.
Yeah.
I'm a strong woman and I'm a soft woman.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't understand
Yeah.
about the oil on our lives. Like I took it for granted when
Yeah.
people used to say, you don't know the cost of the oil.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. I'm like, oil is like $5.99 or $2.99.
Yeah.
And it's my mom was like, it's not that oil, but it took wisdom
Yeah.
to understand what that oil is. And I'm like, oh, the oil in my life, the one that almost killed me, like to protect it, like to establish it, I wanted to even say. And this just came to me just now.
Okay.
You know how like people put like garlic in oil, they infuse it, right? It's just so we can have a cardinal thought of it. And they put different things and it makes it richer, like it makes it more potent, right? I look at it like in a spiritual realm, like you go through some things and then make it a little bit more robust.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, this oil expensive. It's been through some stuff. It got seasoning like a cast iron pan. Like the longer you have it, the more you cook on it, the more it get burned in the fire. You know, man, listen. Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. So on the flip side of that, the oil wasn't intended after we've gone through all the different things, after all of those things have been added to the oil, it's never meant for us to worship the oil.
What you supposed to do with it? You're supposed to keep it in the house. You're supposed to keep it in the house on the shelf in a cute bottle. That's what you're supposed to do.
Father God, in the name of Jesus. Can I just talk, man? I'm a passionate fight. Oh, it's never meant for us to worship. That's why people didn't understand. Why are you using something so expensive? Something so rich? Why are you using that? The point is, she was supposed to use it. You, them, they are supposed to use it and not worship it. That's why people was like, you're using this to wash his feet? You know what this is used for? Yet you're supposed to use the oil to wash the lives. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord, man. I can't even finish that. That just came to me. She was using something so expensive on something so dirty. Good night. She was using something so expensive, something that she values so deeply on something that was so dirty. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? What we're supposed to do? When we go into rooms that feel stale, that are dark, that seems hopeless, aren't we supposed to expose the oil? Because once I expose the oil, they will realize the cost. They will realize the cost of this oil. They won't just look at the natural being of Michelle Washington. They was like, ooh, something's different about her. Go ahead. You got the mic?
Ma'am. And that's why when we're going through things, That's the season. That's a little. That's going in that oil. That domestic violence. Now my oil speaks to that. Molestation. It speaks to that. Teen pregnancy. It speaks to that. You know, like all of it, all of your unique flavors that go in that oil. You're able to call the thing out. You're able to change things because now that's what makes your oil different. That's what makes it different. That's why you gotta pour it out. That's why it's never going to waste. What? I was supposed to just keep it on the shelf though. I'm gonna just keep it on the shelf, and I'm not gonna go into places, and I'm not gonna use my voice, and I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just gonna. That's the thing. I've never been one of those people that went through something in vain.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through for nothing. Like, what was the point of you getting through the bad marriage and making it through?
Yeah.
What was the point?
What was the point?
What was the point?
Yeah.
Okay, you survived.
Yeah.
What was the point of surviving if you're not going to?
If you, come on.
To pour.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want my life to be in vain. Like, that's what, like, to me, that's what that means. Like, I don't want my life to be in vain. Like, I want to give. I want to die empty.
Yeah.
I've worked in prisons. And I've seen so much talent and so many gifts and so much stuff.
Yeah.
And it go in the grave or in the jail cell for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want to give. I want to pour. I want people. If I went through it and I can help you through it, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, me going through so much, I can identify. You don't got to say nothing to me. You don't got to tell me your business. My spirit going to tell me everything.
Absolutely.
And because I've gone through it, I know how to speak to that thing.
Yeah.
Right, and I think that for me, that's what makes me not shut up. I will not stay quiet.
Yeah, that's true. That's a true statement. You won't stay
I
quiet.
can't.
You know, I knew that our conversation would be powerful. I didn't know how rich it was going to be with so much information. A lot of inspiration, but some information that the viewers will be able to use and do a self-audit on themselves. But the thing that I'm leaving with tonight is that I knew that I wasn't supposed to worship the oil. I know that. But the oil is not just strategic for the four walls, some baby stuff. Like, it's just not for baby stuff. The oil, it works in the four walls, but it also works in the dirty streets. It works in the dirty hearts. It works just in dirty places. Because that had to be a shock and awe, that the oil was cleaning his feet.
You know what to do with your feet?
Yeah. And back then, come on. I could walk from here to my car with no shoes on, and that doesn't compare to back in the day. But I hope that people understand that their oil is just not for people that's already greasy. Now, you know what?
Ma'am!
You know what? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Ma'am!
Why am I greasing
Greasy people.
Why? You're already greasy.
That's why I like Marketplace. I love the Marketplace.
Yeah.
I love outside.
Yeah.
I want to touch the people who don't nobody else want to touch.
Yeah.
Because you so busy greasing up the grease. Because you know what? There is edification there.
Yeah.
You want to show them
Instant.
instant. You want to show them how greasy you are. That your grease glistens more than they grease. I don't care about that.
All right, listen. This was a great conversation. I know you got something out of it. I don't even know how to wrap this up.
To
But
be
what else-
continued.
we gotta have a part two. What you said to the people even now, it's fine, everything that we have said, but even whatever, if we didn't say something, what would you say?
Your life can be so simple. Stop putting pressure. The pressures that we allow to infiltrate our lives is not the stuff that's really going to have the most impact.
Yeah.
The things, the thoughts, the days, like that's not the it shouldn't be the focal point. I would definitely say if you are struggling in areas where you are being consumed by survival, consumed by grief,
Yeah.
consumed by your past,
Yeah.
consumed, and you want to thrive, you want to be more than what you are, you need to seek help. Seek therapy. Like, it's nothing wrong with therapy. It's nothing wrong with honing in on your spiritual life, whatever that may be. Spend some time with God, because let me tell you something. To confide in man 24/7 and look for the validation there to give you hope for your future is not it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to figure out what's the root of those issues, get down to the nitty gritty and be intentional about
Yeah.
that thing.
For sure.
And free yourself. Free yourself of the confinements of this world. God has more for you. It's definitely more in store for you. Definitely connect with Michelle Washington. Become a woman of more, because you already are. Like, that's the thing about this thing. It's not even like, oh, I want to join. You are.
You are.
It's simply as simple as that. I am a woman of more.
Yeah.
Period.
Period. Thank you for joining me. I'm rooting for you. You are simply amazing, and the world needs you so much. I pray that you continue to release God in every atmosphere that you show up in. I pray that God continues to enlarge your territory. Just enlarge you. Thank you for being such a great example of a woman in leadership and kindness. I love you. I love you too. We're bad a lot.